So as I say, it's not just hanging, yeah? Then it's a bit halfway through. We want to bring the Tai Chi quality to it, which means the sinking, the release of the shoulder. Now, when you move here, when you release the shoulder and expand, look also that it's not closing onto itself. Yeah, so, or as the closing happening here, yeah, you want to sink even more, so expansion continues through the shoulder blade, through the fingertips. Yeah, so let's try. And the back hand, allow it also, shoulder sinks and it touches, you know, just the sacrum, touches the sacrum. But again, don't tense yourself, don't bring the elbow back. Yeah, opposite, relax. So this comes as an expansion from the shoulder. So same. Yeah, so relax, sink into your feet, relax the lumbar area, relax into the dantian, and allows this expansion. So the shoulders are not like rigid like this, yeah? That it has the opening through the joints, through the shoulder joint, elbow joint, wrist joint, to the fingertips. Now, what we can add to it is maybe even help. We will take the hand up and touch the shoulder. Yeah, so you can really feel this stretch through the shoulder blades, through the shoulder, elbow, and to the fingertips. But again, the caveat here, don't close onto yourself. Or as you close, first of all, it's a turn of a body, but as you continue to close here, to touch, you need to sink even more into your lumbar area, into the hip. So there is kind of, this closes, but this goes down. Yeah, the shoulder, the chest relaxes down. This will allow the expansion to the fingertips. Let's see. Yeah, so here maintain this kind of opening through the shoulder joint. It allows the hand to ride on the structure rather than being held by the muscles. When you arrive here, the last bit, you are stopping your hips. I want you to continue to relax even more into the hips. Even more. Yeah, so it's all held by the hips and supported by the hips. As you sink, don't come up. You see, when you go to the right, look, there is slightly coming up. I want you to do opposite. Sink. Yeah, sink the lumbar area, don't come up. Sink. And don't work on the turn, work on the sinking. Allow your back hand, which goes backward, also to come and touch the sacrum like this. Yeah. So really long. Stop for a second, let me explain. Yeah. In Tai Chi, we speaks about back of a bear. Yeah, so your shoulder blades are like a back of a bear. Yeah, so it's different from soldier posture when your back is not back of a bear. Yeah, it's opposite from it. So you drop the chest, relax the shoulders, and then it becomes like a whole lumbar area connected to shoulder blades and to the shoulders, and then eventually also reaches the edges of the fingertips. Yeah, through the shoulder joint, elbow joint, wrist joint. Now, back of a bear means that whatever posture you are back of a bear, right? So here, for example, let's give it a go. Sit like this in your hips, relax the chest, experience the back of a bear, kind of from the lumbar area through the shoulder blades. From this point, your hands open, and actually the hands are held on the spine. So you need completely to drop your chest, completely relax, sink, and be seated. Yeah, so this kind of back of a bear. Now, this back of a bear you would like to maintain in all postures. Yeah, bear, when it climbs the tree, it uses this power of connection of the back, right? Or when it attacks its prey, yeah? It will never do this, yeah? It will not do this. It will do like back of a bear will be maintained. This is where strength comes from. Maintain the back of a bear. So you don't move your hands. You maintain the back of a bear. Yeah, and you attack a prey, let's say, yeah? Down, up. Yeah, same height. The hand, same height. Yeah, same height. Same height. Same height. Back of a bear. Yeah, you can do it slow. Connected movement. So hand, look, this hand opens to reach forward. So it's not just this, yeah? Look, the hand, remember, hand is like a whip. So it goes in, then it discharges out. In, out. So it reaches farther. Yeah, reaches farther. Like this, yeah? So when you go, it's like a whip, reach further, reach further, yeah, further. And this hand, as you relax, yeah, here the hip comes in. But again, don't move your hand, move from the base. Open, open, down. So really allow it to reach further, further, to the fingertips, to the fingertips, to the fingertips. That's it. Okay, let's collect. Maybe we can work on this exercise at some point. But it's, again, back of a bear, yeah? And it's everywhere. This back of a bear is what enables us to go to the fingertips. Like you do in the exercise of the fire, of the metal. Let's do the exercise of the metal. We go down, rebound, continue to go up here, continue to open. Now make sure you're not opening like a soldier, but like a bear, and relax here. So as you sink and relax, the stretch can continue to the fingertips. This will be a real Qigong stretch then, made by the sinking, and the hands will be connected properly to the structure. Then you relax, but maintain the back of a bear. Don't collapse it, yeah? Maintain, but not forcefully, yeah? By sinking, maintain. This way, the stretch happening to the edges of the meridians. Oh, whole body open. So I say sink, but I don't mean go down. It's a bit, I know it's a bit confusing. So you go here up, yeah? You actually continue going up, but the going up goes when you sink. Sink, it expands. So sinking creates the expansion. Yeah, so your mind goes into the feet, into the hips, melting of the muscles, and through this it opens. So now let's return again to this. Yeah, so it's a similar thing. Through the back of a bear, it expands. Yeah, and you touch the shoulder. Agi, if tired, feel free to stop at any moment and rest. Just watch us. You can always return on the recording or share later. Yeah. So actually the hand is not held by the muscles. Yeah. It's resting here and on the structure. Yeah. And allows the opening. So it's kind of opens even longer. You remember we did this? This like a bear? Same. Reach further. And then touch the shoulder. So when you touch the shoulder, it expands to the fingertips. That's it. Very good. Yeah, make sure you are not holding here the muscles. Look. So when it expands, you need to drop the shoulder blade down so it can expand. Don't hold the shoulder blade up. Drop it down to the lumbar area. Drop, and allow the expansion. Yes. And now let's transfer the weight and do the same. So we spiral into the foot, we sit into the hip, we relax the lumbar area, Yeah, and still it expands. So this makes us a Chinese drum, but with a Tai Chi quality, right? Where the hand can expand, but not because of the muscles expansion, not because of the muscles holding, but because of the thinking. Then it becomes a Qigong stretch. Then you activate your body to the fingertips, to the tips of your toes in the feet too. When you walk like this, you might feel that it becomes much warmer. So Neil, look, when this closes, don't close it in the usual way, but allow it still go long, 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 and then keeping the elongation here, it closes to the fingertips. If you keep the elongation here in your triceps, then it will reach the fingertips through the elbow. Very good. Well done. And now we do the same. Look, we do the same. We sink and we turn, but it is the same. Sink, the leg, and yeah, open, so triceps open and to the fingertips. And look far, look really far. If there is a wall there in your room, look to the imaginary horizon. Far, far. Crown of the head. So your body really opens to the fingertips, to the tips of the toes. Relax your tailbone at the same time. So the spine elongates here. I want you to experience this kind of opening from the back of the bear to the fingertips. Now, when I speak about back of the bear, you must think, you must see. The expansion happens all actually directions. Yeah, but how it reaches the fingertips, okay, this is the back of a bear. Okay, then your hands become one with the body. Let's try something. It might be warm for you, so be prepared for more Qigong stretches. So what we will try now together is like this, to reiterate what we started to speak. We will start with both hands going forward, but again, you think you allow the opening through the shoulders to the fingertips. Then you will take the hand, with the right hand, you will take the left hand. Now, first bring it up, yeah? Bring it up, continue to maintain the stretch here in the triceps. Yeah, then bring the right hand, and while maintaining the stretch in the triceps, bring the hand down like this. So right hand, triceps is open and stretch. Yeah, again, not forcefully, but rather than a Qigong stretch. And the left hand, in this case, will be taking the palm and bringing it to the seventh vertebrae here in the neck, touching, yeah? But for you, it's important to feel the whole of the stretch and then to the fingertips. Okay, let's try it together. And then we'll develop it to the next movement. So, yeah, up to the fingertips, then bring the left hand or right hand to support the left and touch the seventh vertebrae. Don't keep the elbow aside. Keep it really close so you feel the stretch on the triceps, so it expands further. Then relax. And then another side again. Yeah, you can do it a bit faster, this movement. Yeah, and as you expand, I want you also to feel your hips, feel the sacrum, lumbar area is down. So it's all being supported from your feet, from your heels, from your kidneys, from the sacrum, from the tailbone, from the feet, from the bubbling well. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe. So relax your chest. Continue. When hand comes forward, don't keep the elbow aside. Allow it not locked, but open. So it goes through the back, shoulder opens, really to the fingertips. Allow it all the way. Do it straight, 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 straight. Let's do it slow. So look, your hand slightly goes through the side. I want you to go through the forward, really forward. Forward, not to the center, but forward. Yeah. Continue, 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 continue. Now, when it arrives here, I want you to keep the chest relaxed, but stretch continuing through the triceps here. So feel the triceps and then keep the elbow close to the head. So I want you to feel the stretch through the whole of the triceps. Yeah. So this is what we mean by elbows down. You see, guys, elbows not aside. Keep the elbows down so your arm is resting. Elbow is holding it all, yeah? Elbow down, elbows down. Really, elbow down should look. Yeah, up, 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 and then touch. Don't make your hand floppy, but dig into the ground. Open and to the, yeah, it's a big expansion, big stretch. But you don't do it with the muscles, yeah? Big, open to the fingertips. Yes, let's do it a bit faster, so it will be easy. Yeah, keep the elbows down, elbow down, elbow down. So you see it comes from the hip, from the foot, and then it comes, and this is being held. Yes. Let's collect, let's relax a bit, really relax. Here as well, we collect to the fingertips, back of a bear, to the fingertips, open, 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 and then back of a bear down. Now, we will incorporate this understanding into the marriage of heaven and earth. Because it's every exercise you can incorporate it. You can incorporate it into this movement, this kind of opening. But this movement doesn't have the stretch. So I want with you now to do the marriage or unity of heaven and earth. And we go open, so you drop. Hands go long, long, long. And you continue to send them long, elbows down, hands open straight through to the fingertips. Yeah, you continue up. As you go up, continue to maintain this stretch here. Bring the hands really up. Yeah, but drop the lumbar area, drop the abdomen, drop the chest, so you can breathe. And then maintain the stretch in the triceps and open, open, open to the side like this. So, but triceps maintain and place the middle finger below this bone on the skull. So it's being held. Yeah, so you need to drop your lumbar area, so it's being held by the pelvis. Yeah, relax and open and keep the stretch in the triceps. Yes, then we continue. We start relaxing. We bring the elbows forward, allows the back of a bear here to open more. So don't drop it. Keep the same stretch, bring it here, and start washing near the eyes, near the face, fist distant, the body until it reaches to the hips. Yeah. Then from here, collect from the ground, from the perineum. Really collect. Coming up, elbows back here, elbows completely back. And keep the elbows touching. Send the hands forward. Again, to the fingertips. So it finishes like this. Don't bring the hands. So from here, don't bring the hands forward. But when you are here, finish the washing, you collect through the kidneys, elbows back, and you relax. So it's all about this expansion to the fingertips once again. Yeah, see if you can kneel, maintain the elbows more close, and as a result, the hands more open. Yeah, so it's not to the center. it's here. Also, when you open, it's not to the center. So it goes straight and elbows down, elbows down. When elbows are down, then you don't need to hold this. It's being held. Elbows down, hands parallel. Keep the triceps, relax the lumbar area, and open. Rest, whole of conception vessel opens here. And then around. And then these feet collect. And release here. Let's do it continuously. Big opening, big. This is a microcosmic orbit here. Big opening, really big. Open. And around. Then collect. Up. Elbows to the body and down. Now, the opening movement, and this is exactly the same. The only thing we don't produce now a big stretch like this, but the expansion through the shoulder joint is always the same, always the same. So when you go here, you release. Yeah, Fito says it's like water dropping from the hands. Yeah, and then the opening of the joints to the fingertips is exactly the same. So let's try. And here it's again happening, right? When we sink, again the opening of the joints to the fingertips. Relax. Open. Continuity, work on continuity, yeah? Be aware of what we discussed, but don't try to do it. Have intention for this, have awareness for what is happening. This is quite enough. So when you go here up, yeah, you're actually sinking down with your intention, and movement happens continuously. Once more. All right, let's collect.